And breaking news right now out of Kanawha County, where we have exclusive information about a criminal investigation underway at a Charleston middle school. This after special needs students were allegedly abused in the classroom, and it was all caught on camera. Eyewitness News reporter Leslie Rubin has been investigating this case for more than a week. She has uncovered exclusive information as this case will start to unravel quickly today. Leslie.
Lauren, those allegations are disturbing, and this is what we can tell you right now. One teacher and two teachers' aides will be charged in this case with battery. One of those aides has already turned herself in. Her name is Lillian Branham, and I'm told that the other two could turn themselves in at any time today. And this is what we know. Just in the last few minutes, Kanawha County Schools was listed in a civil suit surrounding this case, and the allegations are alarming and tough to hear. There are two alleged victims, both special needs students who are nonverbal, and they're inside teacher Anthony Wilson's classroom. He's one of the ones that is being charged with battery. The school website lists him as a severe and profound teacher. Two of his aides, Lillian Branham, like I just mentioned, and the other, Walter Pinnell, they will also be charged with battery. And just to give you an idea of the severity of this, the lawsuit claims that the students were slapped in the face, pushed, slammed into beanbag chairs, threatened, and mocked. The alleged incidents were caught on camera on May 4th and May 12th. In one incident, we're told one of the students had to go to the ER with a leg injury. Video is said to show one of the aides pushing the boy onto a beanbag chair and severely hurting his knee. Kanawha County Schools not commenting about this on camera, only sending me a statement this morning. A spokesperson says they are aware of the situation, they're following policies and procedures, and they're working with law enforcement. They said no comment will be made about personnel matters. And again, this is a very disturbing and unsettling story unraveling today in Charleston. And I did just talk to one of the attorneys in the case, Ben Salango. He sent me a text message and he says, quote, "The abuse in this case is appalling. Even worse, the children were nonverbal and could not tell their parents. My clients demand that those responsible be held accountable." There is a lot more to this story. You can find all of that information unfolding right now on our website, WCHSTV.com. But for now, reporting live at the Kanawha County Courthouse, Leslie Rubin, Eyewitness News.
Eyewitness News starts right now with breaking news.
They are monsters, and they abused our children, and they do need to be punished for this.
And that is first here tonight at 6. That still developing story that we were the first to bring you and have been there for every development since. A special needs teacher and two aides have been charged in an investigation into abuse inside a classroom at Horace Mann Middle School in Charleston. This is exclusive video of one of the aides, Walter Pinnell, as he was arrested today after a 2-week-long investigation by Charleston police. He's facing 2 battery charges against 2 children who were his students. They are both nonverbal.
And this is the other aide, Lillian Branham, also charged with battery. Police say she slapped a girl in the class with an open hand, grabbing the child by the chin. That girl is disabled and has Cornelia de Lange syndrome. And finally, the teacher in the classroom, his name is Anthony Wilson. He's listed on the school's website as a, quote, severe and profound teacher. Also charged with battery tonight. Police say this abuse was all caught on camera and happened on at least 2 occasions during the month of May. These disturbing allegations coming out just today with those criminal charges filed and with the filing of a civil lawsuit against the Kanawha County Board of Education.
We do have team coverage of the unsettling chain of events. Anna Saunders will break down how that abuse was caught. But first, we begin with Leslie Rubin, who has been investigating this story for more than a week and broke this story earlier today. She sat down exclusively with parents who say what they saw that happened to their children is unthinkable.
Callie, it really is a gut-wrenching case here with these parents demanding to know how long this had been going on inside this school behind me, why these 3 were in the classroom to begin with, and why more serious charges aren't being filed.
They are monsters, and they abused our children, and they do need to be punished for this.
Then Keisha Hill has trouble describing how angry, hurt, and in utter disbelief she says she's been since watching video that was taken inside of her 13-year-old son Nehemiah's special needs classroom at Horace Mann Middle School.
It was horrible. One teacher had told my son, you know, if you come after my food, I will punch you in the nose. The teacher aide, he grabbed my son by his collar and was dragging him around on the floor like he was a rag doll. The teacher smacked him in the face. It was horrible.
Nehemiah is one of the victims whose alleged abuse was caught on camera. One incident, his mother says, led to a visit to the ER. He couldn't walk. She says Anthony Wilson, the teacher in the classroom, told her that he'd fallen over a beanbag chair. Once she saw the video, though, she says it told a different story. An aide allegedly seen pushing him so hard onto the chair, his leg twisted and his knee severely hurt, and no one tried to help him. Instead, she says, he was pushed again.
I feel like I did not protect my son. And even though I did the right thing by sending him to school, I feel horrible.
The pain also felt by Rosetta Ramsey for her niece, 15-year-old Taryn. She was entrusted to protect her since Taryn's mother passed away. She's also seen the videos.
That tape messes me up. It's messed me up a lot. I feel like I wasn't there to protect my niece.
Now she wonders what's happened to her that Taryn is unable to tell her. She has Cornelia de Lange syndrome.
Taryn was defenseless, all three of them. The way they talked to her, the way they had their hand around her throat trying to make her apologize to this woman that just smacked her in the face.
Court documents say the students were slapped in the face, pushed, slammed into beanbag chairs, threatened, and mocked, among other accusations. The alleged incidents were caught on camera on May 4th and May 12th. Wilson and his two aides, Lillian Branham and Walter Pinnell, facing misdemeanor battery charges.
Them are felony charges. You're dealing with kids, special needs kids, and a misdemeanor is just not enough.
There are a lot more details about this case right now on our website, WCHSTV.com. As for those three suspects all arrested today, they're all out on bond tonight. Reporting live in Charleston, Leslie Rubin, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Leslie. The Kanawha County school system not commenting about this on camera, only sending us a statement. A spokesperson saying they are aware of the situation and are following policies and procedures as they work with law enforcement. They said they cannot comment about personnel matters. Charleston police tell us it was the camera inside that classroom that allowed for charges to be filed so quickly in this case. This all comes after legislation passed a couple of years ago to require all special needs classrooms to have those cameras installed. Eyewitness News reporter Anna Saunders joining us live now to bring us up to speed on the law, its background, and how it helped in this case. Anna?
Yeah, that's right, Rick. The camera was definitely the game changer in this case. But back in 2018 in Martinsburg, a mother simply had no choice but to take matters into her own hands. Now, a little bit of background on this case that brought us to this point. A mother at Berkeley Heights Elementary School sent her daughter to school with a recording device in her daughter's hair back in October of 2018 when she discovered bruises on her 6-year-old. Now, this uncovered verbal abuse of 4 nonverbal autistic children and later led to a lawsuit and criminal charges for a teacher and 2 aides. And eventually it led to Adrian Owens Law, which would require cameras in all of the state's special needs classrooms. Now, attorney Ben Salango represented the families in this case and now represent the families in the latest case in Kanawha County. He says the fact that cameras are now a requirement makes this new case all the more disturbing.
These kids can't go home and tell their parents. And so, but for the cameras in the classroom, this would have gone unnoticed.
Now, Salango went on to say that this not only highlights the need for accountability and those cameras, but also specialized training. Now, I did speak with Senate President Craig Blair, who says that in the future, he hopes that cameras will exist in all classrooms. And you'll hear from him later on this evening at 10 and 11. But for now, live in Huntington, Anna Saunders, Eyewitness News.